Hey YouTube, Moose Cow here. The Madman and myself are playing our very first YouTube war of our Kings and Kaisers game. A expanded 1914 game designed to be played in 10 rounds, pulling influence from BBR, other sources, our original ideas, and so on and so forth. Can't wait to get this show on the road. This has been a long time in development. Madman's created this map. We've done several games against each other, kind of as playtests and stuff, and we've gotten to the point where we're ready to play this. So basically I am playing as the Allied Powers, and Madman is playing as the Central Powers as a rematch, because the last playtest of ours I crushed him as the Allies. So so he wants a rematch, and I'm going to give it to him. Let's see what happens, but very excited to play this. This map is gorgeous. I'll go over it more. You've seen Madman has a video kind of explaining some rules. He's already taken his Austria-Hungary turn, so I'm going to do Russia's turn right now for the first round of our game, which is a 10-round game, designed as a 10-round game. Yeah, just very excited to get into this. So don't need to introduce too much, because Madman's pretty much already done that on his channel. Check out his channel for that, and his Austria-Hungary turn for round one. Yeah, it's been a long time in the making, but we are finally here. This is Kings and Kaisers, everybody. So let's get into it. All right. Okay, so just kind of go over. Here's the map, and I caught a couple setup mistakes with Madman's video. If you saw, there were these French units, he had misplaced them here in Season 16. They should be here instead, and these two German subs that he had up here, that's accidental. They're supposed to be here. And then outside of that, there was maybe a couple little neutral things that I pointed out to him that he will add on. But anyway, point being, World War I has been ignited. The deaths of millions of people begins right here and now, right? So let's get to it. Austria-Hungary already went, so it is Russia's turn, the Russian Empire's turn. Austria-Hungary has invaded Serbia as well as Romania, crushing both of my minor aligned powers, crushing them both in one fell swoop. I did get a few of his units in retaliation, but alas, here we go. So Russia has 32 IPCs to spend, and I have a technology token. All powers start with a technology token, and so first off, let's do that. I'm only going to keep the one. So if I roll a 5 or a 6, and if I roll 2 5s or 2 6s or a 5 and a 6, then I get two field technology breakthroughs. So you get 2 dice per technology token. Austria-Hungary did not get a successful technology roll, so he keeps his token. I'm keeping those for reference. But here we go. Let's see, 2 2s, so Russia gets nothing. So next time. The rest of the IPCs, I could have bought more if I wanted to, but not doing that right now. One IPC will be going towards extending the Trans-Siberian Railway, 6 IPCs to a fighter, 12 IPCs to 3 artillery, and what is this? 13 IPCs to 1 more artillery and 3 infantry. Okay. Let's see, what am I going to do here? Set this down carefully, because there's a lot of stuff in our Africa. Okay. Let's see. I'm not sure entirely. I'm going to move it over here, actually. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do as Russia. Austria-Hungary's coming at me hot. We've changed a lot of things with the setup from the original 1914 based on the amount of territories we added or divided up, and therefore divided up units, but also you might notice there are actually less artillery. Russia starts with less artillery in our game, and that is partially because they start with so many more cavalry, and so on and so forth, and we've added infantry in other places to make up for splitting of original out-of-box setup, and so on and so forth, etc. So I'm just going to get into it. Russia is at war with Germany and Austria-Hungary. I'm not yet at war with the Ottomans, and I'm not going to bring them into the war. So no declaration of war on the Ottomans. Come to think of it, I can't remember if I actually can do that or not, but probably not. Anyway, maybe I can, but I'm not going to. Anyway, so let's see. All movement takes place at the same time, minus air units. I do not. Air units get a additional air unit movement phase after combat for the ones that have participated in combat. But I don't have any air units. I just bought one, but don't have any air units right now, so that doesn't really come into play. So right now, I'm just trying to deal with Austria-Hungary and Russia. Germany, I mean. Sorry, as Russia, I'm dealing with Austria-Hungary and Germany. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What am I going to do? I got to address this. It's come at me real hot here. Let's see. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Man. Tough pickle. Usually I do, when I'm Austria-Hungary, usually I like to do the Poland can opener, but he didn't go that route. So, let me think about this. Kind of going on the fly here. Okay. Well, I gotta do something. I gotta attack something. I can't keep falling back. So, what I'm gonna do is, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to attack Lithuania. It's going to attack East Prussia. Going with those. And then, let's see. I'm going to send 2 more infantry from Poland. Yeah, so let's see, what was it? The 2 artillery from Poland going into two artillery from Poland going into East Prussia, 3 infantry and 2 artillery from Lithuania going into East Prussia, and 2 more artillery going into East Prussia. 2 more infantry, from Poland going into East Prussia. Let's see. 4 infantry from Poland moving to Western Ukraine. 2 infantry from Eastern Ukraine moving into Western Ukraine. 3 infantry from Volga going into Caucasus, sensing aggression in the future from the Ottomans. 1 infantry from Tatarstan, we'll move to Volga. 1 infantry from Kazakhstan will move actually up to Urals, because there is the city of Omsk there, which will allow me to rail him in the future. Going over here, we have some Far East units. There is the city of the minor city of Vladivostok, which means since there's 1 IPC here, I can rail 1 unit. So infantry and artillery from Amur, I'm going to move over to Irkutsk. The cavalry will pull the artillery from Primorye to Irkutsk, and I will rail 1 infantry over to Irkutsk as well. This infantry is just going to stay there. And then these guys will obviously stay put. This guy will stay put. I'll readjust this over here in a moment. Let's see. These 2 artillery going up to Western Ukraine. infantry, two infantry from Kazan moving to eastern Ukraine, artillery from Kazan moving to eastern Ukraine. Central Russia Moscow is not the capital yet. Petrograd's the capital. So I'm going to rail 3 infantry from Central Russia to 2 spaces away. You can rail. So they're going to rail those 3 units to Crimea. These 2 cavalry will stay put. This artillery here will rail to Central Russia, 1, 2. These 2 cavalry will go to Central Russia. These 6 infantry will move to Poland. These 3 infantry will move to eastern Ukraine. These 3 infantry from Estonia will move down to Lithuania. I railed 1 unit. Ingria with Petrograd is 4, so I can rail 3 more. So I'm going to rail 3 to, let's see, 1. So they're going to move to Belarus. So 3 to Belarus and 1 artillery to Central Russia. The infantry in Archangel will move to Central Russia. Infantry from Karelia will move to Lithuania. The infantry in Finland back up to Ingria. And then these 2 infantry will move to Karelia. All right, so that is Russia's turn. No combats. I know, very exciting, but we are, oh no, sorry, I take that back. There's that combat. I can't do anything about this right now. Hopefully in the future, but he's coming in hot at me, so we'll see. But we have 1 battle here due in East Prussia. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 infantry and 3 artillery. So they are defending at 3s. Got my dice box right here. It's got 3 artillery, 6 infantry. Madman has hit dice. I am using micro dice. So that's him. I'm coming in with 4 artillery, bumping up 1, 2, 3, 4, and add 1, 2. Okay. So I got 1 unbumped infantry, and I got 4 artillery, bumping up 4 infantry, and then 1 infantry by himself. Okay. All right. So that's him. This is me. Double, quadruple checking this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. Not terrible. Actually, pretty dang good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are misses. So I got 6 hits on him. Here is his rebuttal. Let's see. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 3 misses. So 6 for 6. So he'll take infantry. Oh, dang it. That's the problem with these 1914 ships. So let's see. Per the rules of 1914, he has to have 1 infantry accompanying his ground units. Our exception for that is cavalry. Cavalry can be independent, and cavalry cannot blitz. So here we go. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he has to take, since he has artillery in there, he has to take 1 artillery as a casualty. I got 6. He got 6 against me. I have to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have 1 infantry left and 2 artillery left. So I've successfully contested East Prussia, which means Germany goes down 2. And Russia throws down this upside down, a marker upside down to signify that it is contested. So right now we're neck and neck in East Prussia. I'm sure that will change, but that is what we got right now. Cool. Placements. Let's see. I gotta extend the railway. I will extend Urals. So I have to continue to build the railway. I can only build one railway piece a turn, and I have to connect it all the way over here. I do have the option of building in Siberia or Tuva, and since Siberia is a territory that if the Russian Civil War occurs, Siberia goes Soviet. So I'm going to build it in Tuva. Historically, it goes there, but I'm going to build it here instead. Units. Fighter goes down in Petrograd. And then, let's see. 3 artillery go down in central Russia. 3 infantry, 1 artillery down in Petrograd. All right. Cool. All right. This turn is taking a little bit long. Start of the game. Quick disposition. We got the Russian battleship in 25, the 2 Russian cruisers in 34. We got 3 infantry in Caucasus, 1 infantry in Volga. We have 6 infantry in Crimea. We have 1 artillery and 5 infantry. I'll do this. 5 infantry in eastern Ukraine. We have 3 artillery, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 infantry. Yeah, so 10 infantry and 3 artillery in western Ukraine. We have 3 infantry in Belarus. We have 6 infantry in Poland. We have 1 infantry and 2 artillery in East Prussia. Germany has 1 infantry and 2 artillery in East Prussia. We have 4 infantry in Lithuania, 3 in Belarus, 2 in Karelia, a fighter, an artillery, and 4 infantry in Petrograd. We have 4 cavalry in central Russia, Moscow, with 4 artillery and an infantry. We have 1 infantry in Urals. We have 2 artillery and a cavalry and 2 infantry in Irkutsk, and we have 1 infantry in Primory, Vladivostok. I know how to say that one at least. Okay. Anyway, so that's that. Russia is still at 32 on the tracker, so they collect 32 again. This is our national objectives for Russia, and they're, for the most part, difficult to get. If Russia controls or contests 3 of the following, I'm contesting East Prussia, I'm controlling Poland, I'm not contesting the other. I only have 2 of those, so I don't have this. 3 IPCs if there are no other allied powers in Russian territories on or after round 5, so this one does not apply yet. If the allied powers, 7 IPCs if the allied powers control Marmara, 2 IPCs if Serbia is not controlled by the Central Powers, they do control it, and then 3 IPCs if the Russian Empire has completed the Trans-Siberian Railway and controls all territories containing it, so that is not happening either. But anyway, here we go. We got these that I could possibly get right now, but that's not going to happen. So right now, Russia has no NOs. On to Germany, round 1. Excited to see what Madman will concoct. He always comes up with a crazy scheme. Off to you, Madman.